what's going on with this vaccine. These people are using dead babies that have been sacrificed. The devil is a liar and a deceiver. There is something going on here. There's something else going on here. Is a dead cat on the line.
So here we have Sister Celeste. Now, she believes that there is something going on behind the scenes of this entire vaccine program. She also claims that she has all the information about this vaccine, yet doesn't have any information as to what's actually going on. So stay tuned as Celeste tells us the truth behind the vaccine and how we just need to trust Jesus.
Well, grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of God and of Jesus Christ our Lord. And listen,
Far out.
I greet you today in that awesome, ubiquitous name, for that name is above every other name. And what is that name? That name is Jesus Christ.
Jesus, we're going in hard! Strap in!
Well, welcome. I just wanted to stop and talk a little bit about what's going on with this vaccine. It's hot and heavy.
That's what she said!
They're still doing every other commercial. They're showing these people getting shot in the arm with the vaccine as if it's nothing.
And you know why it looks like it's nothing? Because it's no big deal. Humans have been practicing inoculation since at least the 1500s. In fact, the first clear reference to the smallpox inoculation was by Chinese author Wan Kuang when he wrote his medical text in 1549.
But I'm telling you, something is going on.
I mean, yeah, something's going on. People are getting vaccinated.
They're offering incentives now.
And what does that tell you about the state of things in this country right now? That we basically have to pay people to do the right thing and look out for their fellow neighbor.
They'll give you a shot of liquor.
It's lit.
They'll give you weed, a bag of marijuana.
Haha, it's lit. It's lit.
I mean, you gotta hand it to them, thinking outside the box. Cannabis policy reform group DC Marijuana Justice started a program earlier this year called Jabs for Joints. As you can imagine, it was pretty popular. In fact, the co-founders even quoted as saying, if you believe in the science behind medical marijuana, then you should believe in the science behind the efficacy of the vaccine.
They even announced that they're giving out $10. They're coming into the neighborhood and giving, and then they changed it and said they're giving out vouchers. Well, you'll be able to take this coupon or whatever they're going to give out worth $10. Kroger is also giving out, they say $1 million once a week or once a month or something. Anyway, this vaccine, I don't believe as of yet, and this is June, it has been approved. It was an emergency, approved for emergency use, but the CDC, I don't think has really approved this.
That's because the CDC doesn't approve these things, the FDA does. Try to remember that the United States is not the only country on the planet. The Pfizer vaccine is approved for use in 89 countries. The Moderna vaccine approved in 53, and the Johnson & Johnson or Janssen vaccine approved in 52 countries. Now again, I know it's hard to believe, but the United States is not the only country on the planet.
So all of these incentives and everything that they're making it seem like you gotta have the vaccine. Well, everybody doesn't want the vaccine. Everybody can't have the vaccine. So why are we being made to seem like we're doing something wrong?
And no, nobody's telling you you're wrong for not wanting the vaccine. That's your choice to get the vaccine or not. But there's a difference between the choice of getting the vaccine and not being able to get the vaccine for those medical reasons. You seem to be mixing the two up.
Because we don't want the vaccine, whether it's allergy, whether you have underlying conditions, I'm fine with staying home and keeping my mask on if that's what I have to do. I'm fine with that. I wish y'all would keep your mask on, because a lot of people, do talk and spit fly. So, it wouldn't be a bad thing if we could just practice this until they really get a handle on it.
Yeah, okay, so we don't have a handle on it. What do you call all of this? Does it look like we don't have a handle on it? I mean, we've had a handle on inoculation since about the 1500s. This isn't something new. We've been at this for a long time.
But it's almost like people who do not prefer to have the vaccine, we no longer have any rights. We don't have a right or freedom.
Yeah, okay, nobody is taking away your rights. Nobody is taking away your freedoms. Nobody's showing up at your door making you do a damn thing.
Right or freedom. They will almost like they want to make people. In some colleges, they're gonna make you take the vaccine.
You're kidding, right? Schools have been requiring vaccines forever now. Most schools require you have a vaccine against the mumps, measles, and rubella. Are you just upset about those, or is it just this one for reasons?
Listen to this. First of all, I can't act like I don't know. Pfizer and Moderna did perform confirmation tests to ensure the vaccine works using fetal or baby cell lines. Johnson & Johnson uses fetal or baby cell lines in vaccine development, confirmation, and production. So they're definitely using it. But all three companies that we are getting our vaccines from, Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson, use fetal or baby cell lines.
No, God!
Okay, fetal or baby cell lines are cells that are grown in the laboratory. So they took these babies,
No, God, please, no! No!
aborted babies, and they're using their cells in science.
No! No!
You were so... No. Just no. These self-replicating cells came from one abortion in about 1972 and the other about the 1980s. The self-replicating cells are now generations removed from their original source.
What they're made of is a little snippet of genetic code called messenger RNA or mRNA. So a cell line really refers to cells that self-replicate and continue for many, many, many generations.
Where do the cells come from?
From one abortion that took place in about 1972 and another in the mid-80s.
And so you can go ahead and watch the whole thing. I'm going to actually stick the link to that video in the description, so give it a watch.
I can't act like you didn't say that.
Can we back that up a bit there?
This is something I got this off of the computer.
You got this off the computer? I'm not even sure I want to know. Did you read the whole article? Well, maybe you should, or stop getting your information on Facebook.
Just looking up, doing research. These people are using dead babies that have been sacrificed, because that's all abortion is.
Sacrifices, really? Do we really want to go there? Do we really want to go into the sacrifices? Because I seem to remember a bunch of religions of the world all into the sacrificing animals, sacrificing people. Do we really want to go into that?
I didn't think so.
You sacrificing your baby for your own good. Whatever, you don't want to be bothered. You messed up, or whatever you doing, what you doing.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. Like an improvisation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sum this up and call bullshit and leave it at that.
And you just don't value life. And the Bible clearly says,
I don't care what's in the Bible. That has nothing to do with anything. All I'm gonna say is Numbers 5.
do not kill. Thou shalt not kill. That's why they don't have the 10 Commandments up anywhere, because they don't want the kids to find out.
serious?
No, the reason we don't have the Ten Commandments up is the separation of church and state. The United States has a secular government. You wouldn't know it by looking at the people making the laws right now, but you have the right to worship or not worship whoever or whatever you want, but you do not have the right to push that on anybody else.
And abortion is murder.
Stop it. Get some help.
So as a part of the community of faith, we can't act like we don't know that the devil is a liar and a deceiver.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
The devil's a liar and a deceiver. Where the hell did that come from?
And deception is, listen, it's got a parade going.
Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
But I do agree, deception is running rampant right now, and it's causing people to make
A parade going. We got even church people that's okay with abortions. Now, I don't know how somebody can be a Bible-believing, Bible-toting Christian.
They're going to ask you to fall, and then they will catch you. 2, 3. No!
And abortion's okay with you?
Again, Numbers 5. And I'll put it this way. Not your life, not your body, not yours or the government's business.
Period.
There's a 98% chance you'll be okay if you don't get the vaccine. There's a trust God for 2%.
2%. I'm supposed to trust God for 2%? You mean the 3.92 million people that have died so far from COVID-19? And over 604,000 right here in the United States? Was God asleep on the job? Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and take a hard pass on that.
You can't trust God for 2%. Whoa. But there's a 98% that you'll be okay.
No, don't like that.
Yeah, go ahead and get back to me when God, shows up and gets rid of the viruses he created. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and go with the experts on this one. People who will pour their lives into researching this. People who will pour their lives into pushing medicine forward, to pushing the human race forward. And for someone being so concerned about people not caring about life, you seem to not be caring so much about those lives. Those 3.92 million lives.
And if you take the vaccine, there's a 95% rate that it's effective.
Now you must be referring to the Pfizer vaccine, and according to Yale Medicine, it has been shown to be over 95% effective against severe disease or death.
The real issue here, though, is not, we know that a lot of people died and what have you with underlying conditions and all of that. Yes, it's real. The corona is real.
And you seem to forget that death is not the only negative outcome. We don't even know what the long-term damages are going to be from this virus.
But the real issue is without hospital capacity or available staff to care for the people, that is what made it so horrible.
Really? Yes, that was a huge issue at the start of this pandemic, and has continued to be an issue for countries like the UK, where their NHS has been overwhelmed multiple times throughout this pandemic. And did I mention the 3.92 million people? Yeah, that also seems like an issue.
I'm just saying, there is something going on here.
What?
There's something else going on here.
What?
As the old folks would say,
What?
there's a dead cat on the line.
What?
There's a dead cat on the line, y'all.
What did I hear you say?
What? What's going on? What are you talking about? Tell me, please, I want to know.
And I just think that if you're going to take it, that's on you. That's your business. But if I don't want to take it, don't bother me. Yeah, it's my right.
No one is forcing you to take it.
I've never taken flu shots and all of that anyway. So if a person doesn't want to take it, whether they have allergies or whatever else they have going on, HIPAA law tell you don't get in people's business like that.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
Yeah, HIPAA laws only apply to healthcare providers. As an example, it's not a violation for your employer to ask you about your vaccination status.
And for them to try to make up rules as to make sure somebody taking it.
You're wrong.
And these schools that's gonna make it mandatory to come there, I hope they shut your school down. And the people that don't want to have doggone vaccine, they shouldn't have to have it. Go to another school. You're gonna lose the money.
What?
Which one is it? Shut them down or go to another school? Because if it's go to another school, I completely agree with you. If you don't like the policies of a school, you are not being forced to attend. Go ahead, find a school whose policies align with what you want.
Don't go to that school. If they don't want you in there because you don't want a vaccine, don't go there. Find a good Christian school to go to.
Yeah, no, how about you go find a school that has a really solid science program, you know, testable, repeatable, verifiable, you know, like they did with these vaccines? I'm just saying.
And I didn't mean to go all off like that, but I did. So, but I'm just saying that there's something going on. I smell a dead cat on the line.
Yeah, and I smell a load of...
This is Sister Celeste, Detroit, the God News.
Alright, thanks for checking out my second attempt at making a video. Just let me know what you think. I'd love to know what you think. Go ahead and leave a comment down there, or hit me up on Twitter. And don't forget, guys, you're beautiful. I love you. Mwah. Bye.
Nice. Why are you the way that you are?